Okay, I think it's time. Are you guys ready? I don't know if you're ready. You don't see. Okay, one person's ready. I think she's ready for a round of wet pussy shots by the sounds of things. I don't know if she's ready for David the Medium. I think she wants to go and do a little pub crawl down Fitzroy Street. Okay, let's go. No. Can we please start making some noise? Put your hands together and let this man know that you want him out here and you have been waiting all this time for his very first live show. It is David the Medium!
Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Wonderful. What a beautiful welcome. Thank you so much for coming to join my very first ever live show here at the Alex Theatre in St Kilda. Give yourself a round of applause. And a very big thank you to my MC, Sarah Maree Cameron, and fellow speakers, Ash Hodgson and Luke Bulk as well. Thank you so much, guys. Now, first and foremost, I know what you're all thinking, and yes, I am this short in real life, but we can make up for it today with other things. So I am just so grateful to be able to sit down with you all today. Well, I'll stand, but you feel free to sit. And this is just something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. I have been a professional psychic medium now for coming on 8 years, I think. And live shows is something that I've always pictured in my head, and to be able to have a big bunch of like-minded people just sitting down with me, I just definitely know we're going to create some magic today. And connect with spirit, because my whole goal as a psychic medium is not to make it all woo-woo and make it feel supernatural and something that's part of a special club that I'm the only person that can do this. Like, it's not supernatural, it is just supernatural. And every single person in this room does have the ability to also do what I do as well. And I can definitely, someone around here easily can. Hands up, any psychic mediums in the front row? Or in the second row, third row? No? Great. Okay, we're off to a good start. So what I want to do today as well, I will love to be able to connect with spirits and do a few readings for all you. I'm going to keep it short, quick, fun. We're going to move around the crowd. It doesn't matter where you're sitting. The spiritual Wi-Fi signal is strong everywhere, so don't worry if you're up in the mezzanine. I can get you up there as well. And I want everyone to laugh with me. I want you to cry with me. I want you to make this as special as it is, because it really is something that is really quite magical. And there's no spiritual sort of cue for who will come forward as well. So if you don't hear from your loved ones today, know that they are right by your side already, because they brought you here today. And it's simply as simple as that. And don't be surprised as well if you also get messages from people, or if I'm reading someone else and you're like, God, that sounds so much like my mum, that sounds so much like my grandmother. Trust me, it is, because when we do group audiences, spirit, they all talk up there, so they really make messages that do relate to every single person as well. But anyway, you're probably sick of me yabbering on already. Let's get started. So what I first and foremost want to do, there are two very special people in the audience with me today, and without them, I wouldn't be standing here. It's that simple. Their love and their support and their guidance throughout my life has really got me to where I am today, and I'm incredibly grateful for them, not only being a part of my life, but also being a sounding board for me as well. So to Lana Del Rey and Donald Trump. No, I'm kidding, guys, I'm kidding. I really do mean my mother Anne and my brother Aaron. I won't make them stand up or anything like that, but give them a round of applause as well for my very first ever live show. But I thought I'd be more nervous, but no, it's great. It's probably a good thing. All right, let's get started. Now, first and foremost, who's had a reading with me before? Jeez, okay, so everyone here, wonderful. Well, you know what to expect. Don't think that, and as I was saying before, so when I'm connecting with people as well, we will be moving throughout the crowd as well with Sarah Maree's help. So, as I said, I'm completely open. So what I would like everyone to do as we start, please take a big breath in. Hold it for 28 seconds. I'm joking. Hold it for 4. Let it out. And let's begin. All right. Now, I wasn't sitting up there. I was sitting up there, and the whole time I was up there, I had a man with me that was already coming forward very, very strongly, so he definitely knows why we're here today. Now, the very first message I get from him, he says, Dave, I had to leave when my twins were young. He says, my baby girls they didn't get the chance to know me. Now, does that make sense with anyone in the audience? Perfect. We've just got... Make you walk up there already.
Of course, all the way down the back, no worries. I love how the spiritual Wi-Fi works in here, but the actual Wi-Fi doesn't. Whose hand? There we go. Pass it down. There we go. Take a mic.
You know what I should have mentioned as well? I try not to ask any questions. Well, it's only me that does it, so I won't ask any questions.
I'll ask questions. Have you had a bowel movement today? No.
Not yet.
So, first of all, thank you for connecting with that message. Don't tell me anything about yourself. What is your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Vanessa.
Vanessa, wonderful. And are you by yourself today, Vanessa, or with anyone today?
No, with two of my friends.
Wonderful. Hello, friends. And I don't want you to tell me how you connected with the gentleman, but he's so excited that you're here. But he really does want to know how, like, Ayla or Isla or Isla, something like that. He says she's part of the crew, Dave, but Vanessa hasn't spoken to her recently, or there's the element of feeling a bit disconnected. Where does that make sense with you? Actually, let me come down there. Hi, guys.
Oh, he's got legs. He's using them. Amazing. Strut, strut, strut. We're on TikTok, everybody. We're live.
Oh, hello. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you so much. Sorry to make you emotional.
No, I just wasn't expecting this.
No.
Like, so accurate, it's not funny.
Perfect. So what he really does want to know now, unfortunately, this is a gentleman who is really quite young. Like, by the way, guys, I'm actually 37 tomorrow, but that's another story. But, like, thank you. But, like, he doesn't feel very old to me at all because he looks more manly than me, but he kind of... But, like, he's very excited to be able to see her. And apparently you're having conversations with people this morning. It might have even been the friends that you could have been with, but there was sort of this reference of, like, oh, she didn't think that I would be here, but of course I'm here, of course I'm here, of course I'm here. He is very, very excited to be able to say hello to you, and he does want to also look after Jen as well.
Yeah,
because
that's
Jen's
my mum.
been your mum. Is this gentleman your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. I don't want you to tell me how he crosses over, but he does want you to know that it was extremely quick. Because the last thing he wants... actually, where's the name like Ayla or Isla?
That was his partner, or she's the mother of his twins.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. It's like the cameras are on me, I can't cry. Well, I can. We all can. And that twin girls, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So what he sort of shows me, because he really wants not only you to know, but and he does call you his one and only girl, so I'm probably going to suggest you're the only sibling, or the only sister, unless you could have brothers. But he is very insistent that he wants everyone that loves me to know that I did pass instantly, because there was a lot of worry within the family about, like, he says, were the police just saying that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So where does Mark connect?
Oh, my God. So I'm here with Mark's sister-in-law, who was my partner, but we've since broken up, but I'm still friends with everybody.
Well, this gentleman in spirit said you got the best of the bunch. So even though you've broken up with him, you at least have got her. Nothing against Mark. He's up the back. No, I'm just kidding. So I know it's sort of a bit of a public thing, so I won't give you too much, but he does go like that, so it will symbolise impact for me. So this is like a car or a motorcycle, pedestrian, something like that.
Yeah, it was a motorbike.
There is not a motorbike. There is unfortunately a reference of flame or fire. So I think, I'm so sorry to hear that, because this is where we're referencing that he needs everyone that loves me to know I passed instantly. Now, I know he was referencing his partner before, and her still being a part of your circle. But, like, I don't know whether, like, she feels, like, not that she feels separated from the family, but whether she separated herself from the family.
Yeah.
Know that... Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, no, sorry, I'm interrupting you. Yeah, we've never been super close, but we're starting to form more of a connection now.
Perfect. Because what he wants you to know is that he's looking after the girls anyway, but there's a reference of kind of like a median strip with two roads either side. So when we go down like that, it's I'm going to bring it together. Is there a Susan around here, by the way? Oh, right there. Hi, Susan. As I'm facing, someone says, say hi to Susan. I'm like, hi, Susan. So, Daniel? Has to be in spirit. No. What's the first letter of your brother's name, Vanessa?
A.
It's referenced in the Bible. Adam.
Yes.
Perfect. Could have been Abraham. But yeah, please pass on the love to his parents, your parents, of course, as well, knowing that he's completely watching over you.
Okay.
He says you've got terrible taste in men, but she's sorting it out. But I know you mentioned that you broke up from the partner, so that's fine. There is definitely...
That part's
so
true.
I hate asking questions, but are you single at the moment?
Yeah.
Yes. Luckily. So know that he does say that he's going to send someone to you as well now, but he says she needs to go with someone who's a little bit more sensitive. Not that your brother wasn't, but it's sort of the element of like he will bring someone into the circle as well. But please know that he's definitely looking after his girls. He's very, very much around you. He does apologise for not being able to say goodbye to everyone, but he's so grateful that everyone still speaks to me as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realise that we were meant to bring a Costco amount of tissues for this. Oh,
And hello to Susan as well.
all right, where are we
Beautiful.
going?
All right.
I feel like I'm following you like a
I know. I don't know where I'm going as well.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm
All right,
up
you
here.
go there, I'll go halfway, and I'll stand here.
As I'm walking back to the stage as well, I'm seeing like firefighting equipment as well. So is there any firefighters in the crowd? Oh, literally as I felt as I'm walking right past you. Wonderful. You've got a very strong female energy that does come forward here as well. There's a reference of the firefighting career though, because I can see a host. So you an actual firefighter?
Yeah.
Thank you for everything you did.
You're welcome.
Yeah, keep her up. Thank you. And did you have to drive a long way here today?
Oh, just from Mornington. Not too far though.
Anything longer than 20 minutes is long. You meant to say yes? No, it's right. And as I said, we've got an older female that really does start to come forward. She's a bit not shy, but she's like, no, more focus on the girl, more on my girl. She's validating that you've got a mini me around you as well. So this would likely be a child. Don't tell me sexes or names or how many, but you are a mother, is that correct? Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
What we've got here is a younger child for you that's really going to come up and really emulate how you are in life at the same time as well. Now, apparently you're already having conversations about noticing things about them that is really me, but there is a reference of following in the same career at the same time. And this would be a girl. Do you have a daughter?
Yep.
Perfect. Is she like 10? How old is she?
Yeah, 8.
Perfect, cool.
Yep.
She's very psychic. Like she actually has a very strong connection with being able to connect. Is this your only child, by the way?
No, I have
perfect.
2. Yeah.
2. And the other one would probably be a boy, I imagine.
Oh, I have stepson as well.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What they're sort of validating is that she really is going to grow up to be very much like you at the same time as well. So whether she's already got an interest in firefighting or just emergency services, but they're referencing sort of the mini-me, this is a real element of being able to guide her through life in general. Now, of course, as a mother, you're guiding her anyway, but there's just this real reference of kind of not taking her to work, but I don't know whether she's shown interest in going to work with you. I mean, she's an 8-year-old girl, but perfect. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah, cool. I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. But no, yeah, she's very much watched after. There's just everyone else is jumping forward, but they're coming back too. Now, what I've got over here, and when I say here, it's probably in the first 15 rows. We've got a girl who's asking where Harry is. She said, I've been talking to Harry in his dreams lately, and he didn't want to be here today, or he didn't get dragged here today. Can anyone connect with a Harry? Just hands up on this side if you can connect with that. Oh, right, perfect. Oh, God, it hits me right in the chest. There is, yes, where were you talking? There is the most beautiful girl here who's like, it's kind of like one of those like kind of Disney movies, and she's got like this rainbow that comes down the stage, and then she's like, oh, hey. It is unfortunately a younger girl who does actually reference going through the journey of the internal spread. So this is a cancer battle. Does that make sense?
Yes.
She goes, there you go. She goes, Dave, my sister's holding a microphone. She said she's shitting herself, but she's still going. We all are. You know how I felt up there? So this would be your sister, and it's perfect. It's your mum and daughter. So please know that your daughter and sister is coming forward. she's magical. She really has got this light around her. She says, Dave, I just wanted to, I'm not going to take up too much time. I just wanted everyone here to know that my mum's the best mum in the whole world. And she says, the love and the support that she gave me. Who's Harry, by the way? Is that
That's
brother?
my brother.
Yeah, perfect. Does he not? He's open to this because he's been dreaming about her a lot lately. What's the Disney connection, actually?
She was mad about Disney.
Oh, cool.
We took her there like 4 times.
Yeah, that's what I was about to reference as well, because I literally just saw the castle in my head. She showed herself as Belle from Beauty and the Beast as well. So I don't
It's
know.
her favourite.
Yeah, perfect. I don't know. She said the bloody forks. I'm like, is there forks in? So know that she just quickly wanted to jump forward to tell everyone that she has the best mum in the whole world. She's so grateful that her sister is here. You've got a massive year ahead as well in terms of like career or the elements of breaking into it as well, because there's something you're about to begin or you just have.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm about to leave.
See that do I, and here we are, so don't worry. No, don't worry, because really what it is, and this is a real message for every single person as well, because it's not about, like, I'm fortunate because I feel like in this life I know what my purpose is. And one of the biggest questions I always get, especially when I'm in front of clients in particular, is, oh, but Dave, like, you know, I just feel like I'm going around in circles. I don't feel like I know what my purpose is. It's okay to not have a grandiose plan in front of you. Our purpose is our daily habits. Our purpose is how we treat people and how we look after our loved ones. Our purpose is being the daughters, the brothers, the sisters, the parents, the grandparents that we already are. And in that journey, when we connect with our daily habits and what's important to us at a daily level, that's when the wider journey really does begin as well. So what she instantly wants you to know is that even though maybe you're not sure what's coming next, it's like she's sorting it out anyway. I'd be too scared not to sort it out with her as well. She'll fucking sort everything out. I feel like I need to like jump through the crowd because she's like, get up there. But don't stress about it because there's something about travel coming in as well. So even if yeah, perfect. Where are you going? Is Mum going with you? You're going away later in the year though.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Where are you going soon? Or?
I want to go to Bali in April. I want to go to Canada to see some friends, and I want to go to Japan with Harry. That's my plan. Yeah.
Oh,
For Bonnie.
Well, we all know why, because she's showing Disney like
Yeah,
so,
she loves it.
So in the meantime, just as we said, focus on your daily habits. Don't worry too much about, like, what am I going to be doing next year? What am I going to do this? You would actually make a great nurse, but apparently you don't like blood, so that's fine.
No, I don't.
So,
Or needles.
and there's the element of, unfortunately, and, I imagine you two, unfortunately, might not be the only people in the crowd to connect with this as well, but there is the element of sort of the PTSD around hospitals at the same time as well. So, unfortunately, all of us in this crowd have unfortunately lost loved ones, so hospital's not the best place. So just take it easy. Go to Bali. We all know what that means.
Don't
It's like I'm wearing stone-coloured pants. We can't be doing that, right? Take probiotics before you go. Trust me. Yeah. And Japan feels like a really strong goer in there as well. And for Mum, there's definitely elements of going away towards the end of the year at the same time. So just cruise a bit. Know that she loves you very, very much. Again, she's like, Dave, I'm just thankful for my mum always holding my hand. She had brain cancer? Lung.
She had lymphoma, but she passed from her treatment.
Okay.
It started in her chest and her tummy.
Oh, I got a real big pain in the back of my head. No one here can connect with it, don't stress, but is there anyone here that had someone that maybe had brain cancer? No? Anyone over here? Where are we? Oh, right there. Perfect.
Sorry, where was that one?
Oh,
are you kidding?
Good point.
I'm a good throw. No, that's all right. Okay, I'm going. Okay.
Sarah Maree, come on, we've got a schedule. Come on. No.
Yeah. All right. Shit. Well, you talk. Feel some time.
I don't know what
my
I'm saying.
God. I'm the stair master. I'm going to master these stairs. These stairs won't know which way they're going. All right, here we go. She's lost her voice. Okay, great. Well, I'm proficient in Auslan. I'm not. Okay.
Who are you with, if you don't mind me asking?
Hang on, I'm going to give the mic to the other.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, we've got the sister is going to translate between the tears.
The sister, I'm the sister. There's this real reference of, unfortunately, having brain cancer. It was on this side of the room as well. There's a real reference of not wanting anyone else in the family, especially or connected with me, to never think that that they would have the opportunity of having that. So whether it can be something that can be considered genetic or hereditary, it's like, we're fine. You're not going to go through what I went through. There is sort of the reference of being unwell and then like kind of getting better, but then it's sort of coming back or having it re-go around. I hate asking questions, who is this, if you don't mind me asking, because it kind of feels like someone older, but then they feel like they're younger, but then they feel like they're an alien, like it's kind of going around.
It was my sister's husband.
Ah, husband, perfect. He is like, cannot take a thing seriously. He's just jumping around like crazy. He's got a very strong attachment with the feminine as well. I probably hate that I said that, but he's quite an emotional, sort of old soul kind of guy. Because I can't see too clearly, but for me, you look like a young woman. I don't think we were doing an Anna Nicole Smith here. So he does feel kind of like a bit of a... Got to forget that I'm being recorded. So know that it's not that you like. It's not that you weren't meant to be here, but I don't know whether you had like was second guessing whether you would be here, because he's like, Dave, I had to fucking get it. Like I really want to. Does that make sense? Sorry, I couldn't see.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Where else were you going to be? That's what we're going to. So know that he's very thankful that he was able to get you out of bed and get you here as well. But he says there's the element of, he shows me an urn. Was he cremated himself?
No.
Okay, because he's got someone coming forward that has the element of being cremated with him then, because they're referencing an urn. Oh, my mouth is...
Their pet dog was.
I nearly said pet, but I was like, nah. Everyone in the crowd's like, sure he did. Yeah. So know that he is definitely with your dog as well at the same time as well. There is I don't know whether you're having like lights flickering in the home a lot at the moment, but pay attention to that, especially over the next few weeks. But more so than anything else, like I said, he just keeps wrapping his arms around you so tightly. And he says, I'm never going anywhere. He says, if I can get you here, and he says, don't think that I can't still live life with you, but you have to live in the way that we talked about. He says, because I don't want her to feel sad, Dave. He says, I understand grief. And he says, but we have so much more that we're still going to be doing together. And he says, death wouldn't separate me. He says, do you know how hard I tried to finally get her to marry me, Dave? And I chased her and you're running around. He says, if I can get a ring on her finger, we can do anything. But massive kiss. Know that he sends love to you directly as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, can you vibe something else up here while I'm here?
Yes, actually, well, that's what I was just thinking that, actually.
Just send that energy all the way.
Because there's a reference actually up the top. Good timing, Sarah. We'll keep you up.
Thank you.
My girls, she came with Rachel. Where's Rachel in the top row? Oh, yes, of course it's the other side.
Of course, she's in the back corner.
Yeah.
She's got the last. Okay, here we go. Team effort. Pass it down all the way to Rachel. Just know that everyone's like flooded with tears up here right now. Okay, so if there's some leaking underneath, sorry.
Hello.
Hello, Rachel. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Who are you? Are you by yourself, Rachel? Who are we? Well, actually, I think we said we came with someone, didn't we?
I came with my sister.
Hello, sister. What's sister's name?
Katrina.
Katrina. Hello, Katrina. Thank you to join me. There's a very strong element of don't feel, especially when it comes to relationships, Rachel, that time has passed by, because someone says when she's separated from him. Have you gone through a separation or a divorce?
Last week.
Holy shit.
Whew, okay. Perfect. So as Spirit says, don't feel like you're going around in circles, or don't feel like, because what they're singing in my head is the song by Miley Cyrus. It's sort of like, oh fuck, I can't sing it now. But it's
Party
sort
in
of
the
like,
USA, what is
yeah, come on, Sarah.
Which Miley song? Wrecking Ball?
No, well, not that. No, but it's the
Malibu.
element of feeling
Flowers.
younger again. It's sort of like, even though I'm older than I was, I feel younger again. Or like, what's this? Can someone sing it? I don't know. Yes. No, not that one. Not that one. Hello, Chloe. How are you?
It was Flowers for those who didn't hear. Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. But know that even though there's the element of separation, do you have daughters as well?
I have 3.
Perfect. Who's that weather woman? Not Jane Bunn. Lavinia Nixon.
My eldest daughter is Lavinia. And she was named after Lavinia Nixon.
She was. Lucky it wasn't David Brown on the weather. Perfect, because they're referencing Lavinia Nixon, so I don't think you can get away with that. Why did you name her after Lavinia Nixon?
We like the name.
Well, I was about to say the
Liv.
name's weird. But, the name's good.
It was
but
very popular.
The weather woman's a bit,
Yeah, I know.
No, she's lovely. I've met her. She's lovely.
If you're in the room, we love you, Lavinia.
Yeah, we love it, but it's sort of like it's just after a weather woman's a bit weird. So anyway, back to where we're going. Know that even though you have separated from him, it's a complete brand new renewal. You've got a great support with your sister. I mean, you girls literally feel like Siamese twins because you're not actual twins, though, are you?
No, but many people think we are.
Yeah, there's a real strong bond there as well. Like,
There
I think
is.
in a lot of ways, I'm a very strong believer of past lives, and there's no doubt in past lives that you would have been probably twin sisters, or like even maybe, I mean, this is a bit weird now, but like even romantic sort of connection flames. The soul is genderless, it doesn't matter.
Dave, can I just say we both have sets of twins?
Oh, you both got twins?
We had 2-year-old child each, and then we had a set of twins each.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
We're very in tune with each other.
Yeah. Who's got Max?
Oh my God.
Max is like, he's a younger boy, but he's going to grow up to be very handsome.
He is very handsome.
Yeah. How old is he now? Well, you have to say that. You're his mother. How old's Max now?
He's 16.
Yeah, perfect. I'll give him 10 years. Oh, the girls and the gays will love him. Anyway, as I keep going, as we go back to it, just know that even though we have separated, it really was the right thing to do. He's an emotionally disconnected man. I mean, I don't want to bag him, but it's sort of like in front of everyone, and it's sort of like, it's kind of like emotional abuse in some ways, where it's sort of this element of disconnection. And Spirit is just so proud of you for kind of breaking free in that way. So maybe that's the element of the breaking of the chains of Miley again as well. But know that you've completely done the right thing in a lot of ways. It doesn't mean that it has to be a negative relationship with him moving forward as well, because I actually think in a lot of ways it will set you both on the right path to actually become quite amicable and quite friendly. But most importantly is where Spirit goes with it is the message that you're sending to your daughters in particular. Of the strong, beautiful women that you are raising, because they will look at their mother like a mirror. So you've done the complete right thing by them, including Lavinia Nixon. She's very proud. But hopefully that makes sense to you as well. But congratulations on your freedom. Now, whilst we're in the back row as well, there's a reference of my daughter's here. And so is Andy. Oh, right there, that's Andy. He was... I'm so glad she's here, Dave. He's taking care of her. He says, you're skinny, I'm skinny too.
I can confirm she's skinny.
This would be your father.
Oh, that was his nickname.
Oh, it was his nickname. I thought he was talking about me. Been working out, fuck. Is this he's got a very strong father figure. Is this your father?
It's my dad.
Yeah, beautiful. He does apologise for passing quite quickly at the same time. Who's Andy?
It's my partner.
Partner, perfect. He doesn't believe in this bullshit, but when he gets home, he's going to be like, what did David say? That was your dad's words, not mine. Sorry, I didn't even get your name. Sorry, what was your name?
It's Carly.
Hey, Tarly. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. And you're well, I should be the one telling you, but are you a mother?
I am.
Yeah, otherwise I've got some news for you. What your dad wants to validate is, unfortunately, he did depart the world before your daughter was born. Daughter?
Son.
Son, perfect. Good.
Has long hair though, so
Yeah,
he gets mistaken all the time.
That he did depart the world before my boy, which obviously that's your son. But he's incredibly proud, and he's really grateful for Andy for taking care of you as well, even though he needs to reprioritise his life.
Totally get it.
So it's sort of like, it's kind of like, even though he's a dad now, he's a good dad, don't get me wrong. According to Skinny, he's a bit of a bogan, but that's all right. But like, he's not here, guys, we can talk about it. But it's more so that it's sort of like as he's become a father, it's sort of like he just needs to reprioritize what's important to him. I mean, he's still a good partner, he's still a good father, but it's more so like the boys aren't as important anymore. Going out's not important anymore. Stop wasting money on the car, apparently. So he's doing something with cars.
We love our cars.
The what, sorry?
We love our cars.
Well, that's fine. You know. But know that your dad is just very, very happy to be able to say hello to you.
My son was due actually on his birthday,
Oh, perfect.
and I fell pregnant so unexpectedly 6 months after we lost him suddenly. So
Yeah, perfect. So you know exactly why that was, because it's the element of showing, I know why, but I want him to say it. Yeah, it's the element of showing that my girl that there can be the element of rebirth and happiness even through grief. Your son is a clone of your dad, though. This is the thing, because
it's crazy.
They even look a bit similar. And even
It's so crazy.
now, you're a young woman, so obviously your son is not an older boy, really, to be very fair. But there's this element of, like, even as he gets older, it's even the mannerisms. Like, they talk the same. They even, like, apparently, like, do things. Skinny thinks he'll be an alcoholic as well. So Skinny's like...
He did love to party. It was the life of the party.
Yeah. He says hit the piss, so, you know.
Today?
Pardon?
Today?
If you want. You know.
I'm
here
gonna
till
get
4,
out.
so, yeah. No, it's more. Did we? Don't tell me your dad's name. Did we say your dad's name? I know Skinny. No.
Yeah, Skinny is
His
his
nickname.
nickname, yeah.
He has to be Mark then.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Good. Because he says he's going Mark. But no, he's very grateful. Please send love to your whole family on his behalf. He does apologise again, as we were sort of saying before down here, with passing very quickly. Heart?
Suicide.
Oh, fuck, yeah. I'm having a lot of pressure on my chest with breathing. So, we've just expanded this to the whole room as well. So not only just for you with your beautiful dad, but for anyone else in the audience who may have lost someone via suicide. The most important thing to remember is that their soul... Oh, God, even Mark's like, he just had this tear that came down. He has this whole element of, for everyone that maybe has dealt with that, and unfortunately a lot of us have in a lot of ways, but it's the element of the soul being completely free and at peace. But it's this whole element of, like, it's not about me, Dave. I want them to be able to feel that as well. Because unfortunately, with suicide, which I agree with as well, he says the pain doesn't end, it just transfers.
Yeah. I've never been angry. I just miss him so much.
No, that's the thing, because it's even the elements of the conversations that you have with our boy, which is our boy, like your son. He's so grateful that he knows who Pa is. And it's just
That's
even...
what I call him, Pa.
Yeah, because he says, he knows Pa. And it's the element of even when we have family get-togethers or everything, it's sort of like there is this element of love and the element of communication around that as well. Now, you are going to have another child, by the way. So
Oh, no.
Andy? No.
I actually donated my eggs to a
Oh,
very close girlfriend last year. Who's
This is
just
where it's
got
gonna
4
come in then.
embryos maybe, so
The what, sorry?
she's got 4 embryos.
It's your... Well, genetically, it's yours. So that's the thing. She will be successful there as well. There's no doubt. Because... And this is the most important thing as well, as even for those that go through IVF or egg donors or surrogacy, even though DNA-wise and biologically it might not be your baby, it is 100% your baby, because it's all about the soul family and soul connection. And DNA and biology in that sense is completely irrelevant, because it's just that soul finding its way to you in a very unique way this time around. So know that she will conceive, there's no doubt about it. Probably around her birthday. Do you know when her birthday is?
She's just had it, and
Perfect.
she just had her first implantation. Yeah, transfer.
We'll meet here next Saturday and we'll do this again. But perfect. But thank you. Know that Mark just wants to send love to air. He's actually waving at everyone. It's like, bro, this is my show. Like, yeah. But he's like giving everyone a wave.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers. So reference of, on the topic of dads, she wasn't my daughter, but she's basically my own through here somewhere. Anyone with a stepfather in spirit? Right here, perfect.
I'm coming.
So I've got this
Talk
one. Sarah,
amongst
she's running.
yourselves.
Hello, sorry, what was your name? Abby. Who are you by yourself today, Abby, or with? Hello, girls. How are you? Nice to see you. Right, front row.
Oh, right. Thanks, I've just come right from there.
He says, yeah, if we're going to talk about fathers, I really wanted to say hello to my girl, even though, I wasn't there for her birth. It doesn't matter. She's still my girl. It's a reference of like, and Bronwyn? Oh, perfect. Mum, best friends, perfect.
Lived together for a few years.
You feel like sisters. You probably get that.
We say life partners.
Yeah,
a
perfect.
lot.
Cute.
Even though I've got a husband now.
I
we're
was about
still
to say, you
life
go, she's not a
partners.
lesbian. No, I'm like, no one said she was. He says, might still be with you, Abby. He says, very soon. Did you say Abby?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God. He says, very soon her daughter is going to be referencing the dreams of me. And she can talk to Imi about that. Who's Imi? Is that
my daughter Imogen?
It's the kind of reaction we want. Did you know her stepdad? Because he's still hugging you at the time. I mean, it's not bad to be. Yeah, perfect. And just really wanted to take the opportunity to quickly say hello to your mother as well. I know your mum's not here, but obviously this would be her partner. And he says, I don't want to take up too much time, but just tell her I love her, tell her I love her, tell her I love her. He says, I've got to go. I had a nap and now I'm tired. I'm like, okay. We shouldn't be tired after a nap. But know that he definitely sends his love and he's very grateful that you're here as well in the support network as well, girls. Someone here is definitely fucking psychic. There's some, I don't know. Come up. No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. We won't do that too. No, as I was sort of saying at the very start, I very, very strongly believe, I don't even know if I did say this at the start actually. Hello. Don't worry, Sarah, I've got this. No, I'm just kidding. No.
They don't need me. I mean, I can crowd surf if you want. You can pass me back.
So I'm walking, there's like, someone just went, Mario. Are you working professionally? Because you really should be.
I am working professionally.
Wonderful. Give everyone a shout out. Not give everyone a shout. What's your business called?
I'm Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
And
Sorry,
my business is called Euphoric Energy Healings.
Wonderful. There's a very, very strong psychic ability within you, especially with mediumship connection at the same time. Your dreams are out of control.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah, cool. I'm a bit jealous.
I travel to Japan and it's nuts.
You can go with them.
Book me a ticket, thank you.
Just on that, I don't know where in the audience we are. Is someone going on a honeymoon to Japan soon? Oh, perfect. Right. Oh, you're right there. You're together. Oh, that's handy. Perfect. Josh? Can anyone connect with a Joshua? Who's going to Japan? Oh, perfect. I'm coming up. Don't go anywhere. What do we say? You're going on a honeymoon on Japan, is it?
We are planning
Perfect.
to go to Japan. Yeah.
Wonderful.
We are. Yeah.
Can we go mid-year? When are you looking?
Well, we're getting married in August.
Oh, perfect. Okay. That'd be good. I mean, obviously.
You hope so.
You need to sort out your shoes for the wedding, though.
Yes. They're uncomfy. I've got to get new ones.
Okay, that'll be fine. Did you have Jimmy shoes?
No. Should I get them?
I mean, sis, don't let me stop you. Actually, no. What was the one that Sarah Jessica Parker always wore? Manolo Blahniks.
Yeah, okay.
Have a scan of them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've got $400 billion free, but just
no
browse around. The wedding will be really good as well. Now, there's a reference of, you've got her as your mate, so you don't need me. Don't worry about that. But there is a real reference of building up of career as well. So it's and this is a very big message not only for you but also for me and everyone else in the audience as well. 2023 was all about when we realised who we were and had conversations with ourselves and sort of did that inner dive. I want to sit on your lap. That inner sort of look into who we are, where do we want to be. 2024 is when you show the world. Hence why I'm doing this today. But like, it's really this element of, and I get it because we do the same thing. Fuck imposter syndrome off.
That was literally me last year. So
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
It's
I
gone.
had this moment, and I was like, I was on TikTok, went pretty well.
I'm on
And
TikTok right now.
I had a moment of like pulling back because I was like, who am I? Like, what's going on here? And I had this moment of, oh, is this my purpose, or do I go back to the physio sport side and then
100% where I was. Yeah, go ahead.
cop the lessons from that? And yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
And it feels good.
And it's not just with you, but again, for me and for everyone else in the crowd, like it is really all about breaking away. And, you know, Luke even touched on this as well, breaking away from who we think we have to be. You know, a lot of you might know my story already, but, you know, I had a legal background and I worked in corporate, and I was so having to work in the 9 to 5, and you have to have a salary, and God forbid if you don't, well, oh my God. But it's this element of having the trust and the faith, and I'm talking to you, but I'm really talking to everyone, in not only who you are, but also your ability. And it's the belief that you can go absolutely anywhere. You can go to Japan in, you know, August, September if you want, again, but like you can go anywhere at all. So I wish you all the very best with that. Everyone up there is very excited by you, and you've got a very strong ability there, so trust it.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Also, who knew that they would get permission to go home and buy Jimmy's shoes coming into a David the Medium event? Yeah. Can you give me some permission to get some Burberry? I'll tell my husband. Thank you.
Kind of feel like Britney Spears with his headphone. Oh, yeah.
He's got 14 outfit changes ahead of him.
We've got one after the show. Okay, now we've got 2 people that have just stepped forward at once. She said, I found my brother Brad. She was even talking to everyone. This is for a woman, where she was even talking to...
I just had a feeling that she was going to come through. I'm so sorry, I'm like shaking.
Well, this is the fun part, everyone, because this is actually one of my friends. And I imagine this is your mum, Skylar.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
Brad's her brother.
And Brad's her brother, perfect, okay. So this is the thing. So I was meant to read Skylar, and then we were never able to sort it out just yet, but I don't know the family, so this is great. She says, Dave, she's even as you were talking, all that she could think about was me. And she says, my baby girl, take that as proof that I'm never leaving your side. Brad's great with photography as well, or something with cameras.
He was a famous photographer.
Was he?
Yeah.
I need to talk to my friends more. Because she's, as a disclaimer, I do know your dad's Earth side as well, and she says I'm so thankful for him, don't tell me your dad's name or anything, but he's been talking so much about me lately. And even in your hometown, my hometown, Los Angeles, Skylar's from LA, he's been talking about me a lot lately because he was with all the cameras or something. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
He was with all the, sorry? What was the last thing you said?
She goes, your dad was with all the cameras recently and he was telling everyone about me. So I don't know whether he was filming anything or whether there was, again, photography or...
Yeah, so I'm originally from Palm Desert, Palm Springs. My
Yeah.
dad works in LA, and my uncle Brad used to take photos of Basquiat and George Michael and those of that sort. And my dad last week went to the gallery for Basquiat and was, a lot of my uncle's photography was there, which is why he was there, yeah. And
really proud of your dad for talking about it and
I was really
talking about me, because Brad wasn't very old when he crossed over as well, because there's a reference of that song by MIA, but it's Live Fast, Die Young, Bad Girls Do It Well. He's not a girl, but like it's a real quick passing for him at the same time, and he sort of has this reference of taking responsibility for it. I don't think you're very old or not even born when Brad crosses over. I mean, you might have been quite young. How old were you when he was?
I was 17.
Oh, older than I thought. I was going to put you about 10. And know that they've definitely found each other, but your mum's just so excited that you're here as well. I'm excited that she's here because I've been wanting to speak to her as well, actually. as a disclaimer, I know you're getting married. She just showed me your wedding dress, so she just ruined that. And she says, when my girl's in Bali soon, she's going to see me. And she says the whole trip, Dave, will be about her and I. Not only will she dream about me, but she will see me on the streets walking as well. And she says, don't think that isn't me, even when your mind instantly goes to being like, there I am. It is me.
I know it's her, yeah.
And do you have any family connections with North Carolina?
Yeah, my
Perfect.
brother-in-law's from there.
Your brother-in-law's from there? Perfect, okay. So, not Taylor, that would be sisters.
No, yeah, sister's husband.
Perfect, okay. She's just referencing, my American geography is actually stronger than my Australian geography, so she's showing me that. She says no more tattoos. All good, but as it appears to you, Skylar.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Now, when I was walking up the aisle before, I was singing Super Mario Brothers in my head, like do 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 do. And then she says, "No, it's us. We've got two gentlemen that are stepping forward, and they reference themselves as Mario and Luigi." Does that connect with anyone right there? I can't see. There we go.
My grandfather was Mario.
Perfect. We literally talked about this. Where does Luigi connect? Because he does have a Luigi, or he says he died a very long time ago, Dave. He wasn't very old.
Oh, that's my dad's brother.
Your uncle?
Yes. Well,
Through
technically,
marriage?
I wasn't born.
Yeah, well, he died a long time ago. So dad's brother. And is this dad's dad, Mario?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Know that Mario, well, I mean, good names, but know that Mario and Luigi have found each other and have reconnected again. And there's a reference of sending my love to Carmel, Carmen, Carmela, something like that as well. Where does that connect?
That's my mum.
Perfect. And her mum has crossed over, is that correct? We do have an older female
Yes.
here. Yeah, perfect. So we've got dad's side there, mum's side here. Know that your grandmother's coming forward. She says, you need to be drinking more water and getting to bed before like 10. She says, put your phone down. Put your phone down. She's a pocket rocket. I'm not taking her on. She's like, maybe that's all, but she's going to fucking bed. So please pass on her love to your mother especially as well. I have no concerns for your dad's health, but he's also not paying attention to his heart or like weight or something like that as well. So he's getting told off over and up there. If you can't connect with it, don't stress. But did anyone in the family actually have heart issues or heart attack? It's not a warning. I don't want you to worry about that because it's not saying it's going to happen. But
My mum's dad passed away suddenly from cardiac.
Okay, perfect. So know that he will be making his presence clear as well by coming forward with that. As I said, there's no concern about your dad. They just want him to keep on top of that at the same time. But yeah, very protected and very guided. I know this was a sort of a last-minute thing for you as well, but again, it's sort of like they've really dragged you here to be able to say hello. Especially your grandmother, she very much looks to you very like a daughter at the same time, because she says there's a reference of, I don't know if you were living with her or she was in the house or whether you just saw a lot of each other when you were younger, but there's a reference of her being in the house completely with you now. So it's sort of like you can't escape that at all. Do you have to go up to New South Wales soon? Sydney?
No.
Something's going to take you up there in the next few months.
Okay.
Sounds like a bad thing. Is that a bad thing?
Don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Sydney in a while.
Yeah. I'll go with you. It'll be fun. But yeah, no, the whole crew is definitely watching over you. They're very proud about your openness and journey as well, to be very fair. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. How are we going for time? What is it?
It's almost 5 to 2.
5 to 2. We've still got time, guys. We've still got time.
You still got about half an hour, don't you?
Oh, about 20 minutes.
20 minutes, all right.
15.
Well, read quickly, all right?
I do want to go back to my Japanese story. Perfect. What was that? Sorry.
I'm coming.
No.
He overtook me.
No.
So
I should have put my
Here
phone
we
in my
go.
pocket.
Pass
so I
it down. Thank you, everybody.
should
Well
get my
done. What a
steps.
great-
I should have put my phone in my pocket.
Yeah, count the steps.
Got to get.
How's the bracelet, by the way? Is anybody checking out the bling?
It's a good story,
gorgeous.
actually. I knew I wasn't. Well, I wanted to be engaged by 37, even though I'm single. So I was like, well, if I don't get the diamond ring and I don't wear a watch, I'll put the diamonds on my wrist.
Oh,
Sisters
beautiful.
are doing it for themselves. No, it's okay. But now I'm embarrassed. Again, yeah, because I saw the Japanese flag again. So what was...
Our sister, just got back from Japan. She's dating a Josh, and the
Oh.
family is not super happy about it.
Your words, not mine, because either was I, to be fair.
Yeah, so it's like...
So
yeah.
sisters here?
We're
Yeah.
sisters, but it's
She's
our
our
other
third
sister.
youngest.
Perfect.
Yeah.
What are your names, sorry?
Alana and Carla.
Thank you for coming. So they engaged? Like, what's the deal?
I hope not.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I...
She basically is taking the 10 days to try and decide if this was going to be like her life partner and have a baby with him, which we're all sort of sitting back going,
Oh,
"Are
she
you
knows
retarded?"
the answer already.
We all know the answer.
Yeah.
It's like no, flat out, and we're just sick and tired of her ways. She just got separated, and she's going through a divorce with another guy, so she's kind of having an affair. It's all very dramatic.
She's doing better than me.
Like, it's just be single, go discover who you are, but she keeps trying to hang on to this guy like a life raft.
And he's married.
And he's married too. So he got cuckolded because his wife
You
cheated.
can sit down, my God.
And then so he went back to the wife. She's Chinese American, he's Japanese American, and they were going to try and work on it. And then our little sister decided to chuck herself in the hot tub on a work trip, and then they started an affair.
Smart. No, I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
I would do the same.
Oh, well, she's not here. It's fine. It's just, and I've been getting really worked up about it and fighting with Mum. And anyway, Alana can tell you about that. It's fine. Anyway, that's the
You can
whole
tell everyone about that. What's her name and address? So everyone here knows. No, I'm kidding. This is live on TikTok, by the way. No. She's not watching. Hopefully not. No, so it's really interesting as well because it's not to necessarily be like mean against any males in your family.
Go for it.
But that's exactly it because they've really sort of set the sorry I keep tapping the seat. They've really set the standard there for how she views love. And I mean, you girls are very aware and very switched on as well. Now we all make the same journeys, and we all, life is trial and error as well because we never know it. But she needs to be really careful about not falling pregnant.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I feel sick.
Well, so will she for the first 3 months. But it's so he's married still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on his second marriage with 2 little kids.
Yeah, that's.
It's not
So
great.
they pulled on my finger and I've got 2 rings on. I was like, they're referencing something. They're not going to get married or anything like that, I can't imagine. But he couldn't pull out of a driveway properly. That's the problem. So it's sort of like everything that's going...
Oh.
Did I just say that?
No, well, apparently he's a sex addict.
So,
We've diagnosed him. He's probably a sex addict. So
yeah, he's very fertile. And he's a sex addict.
He's
Yeah.
got a 3rd kid from a first marriage.
Yeah.
Like,
As
so,
well, yes.
yeah, he just likes to impregnate women, I think.
Right.
And he's been sorry. But he has been saying weird shit to her when she relays it to me, and I'm like, oh my god.
But he's such a gaslighter, and that's the part that shits me. Like, I don't even know him.
Yeah.
But he's, like, I mean,
No, he's
clearly
a
by
total
the sounds of it,
narcissist.
he's very manipulative in that
Yeah.
sense as well. But then at the same time, like, he kind of feeds her a little bit and then makes her run towards him. And it's like,
Yes.
bro, like...
Pump up his ego.
Well, it's about to say, it's all ego and narcissism. So know that she just needs to be really quite careful about falling pregnant because it is really quite high through April to 11. So what's that, November? It's a bit of a big bit. And there is a talk about them also going to... Who was Japanese American? Someone was American here.
Josh is the Japanese American.
And that's the guy,
That's the
He's
one
the
she's
the sex addict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alleged sex addict. We're not getting sued today. So there is a reference of them going to America together as well.
Hawaii.
Oh, you know that already?
He's got a house in Hawaii, yeah. So they were planning
God,
that
I'm
trip
going to
later.
jump in on this as well. Then. Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's the only reason I'd be cool with it is
Yeah.
because he has a house in Hawaii.
It's actually...
Stick I don't care.
It's actually such a nice house as well. Like it's not,
Yeah,
it's not even like a shack.
Yeah,
it's
on
like,
the beach. It's la-di-da. Like
Oh, wow.
he's wealthy, I get it, but that's not what life is all about, you know?
no, preach that, sis. It really, I mean, life is not about money. Represents freedom and opportunity,
That's true.
not materialism. Even though I've got a diamond bracelet, but that's fine. But yeah. So know that everyone up in spirits is a little bit off by that. They're not completely happy with how things are going on. There's definitely a grandmother that is looking over or guiding her as well. Who, again, kind of like we were talking before, looks at both of you like daughters.
She's very young as a grandmother.
we had our grandma passed away about 5 years ago, and she was
Doesn't
the
feel that long.
matriarch.
Yeah. I would have said
of
like
a
last
big
year.
family.
Yeah.
6 kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mum's the eldest.
Yeah.
You don't have a ring, do you? Who?
I don't on me.
No more.
No,
Does
I've got stuff
anyone? Does anyone have a ring in their bag or on them? Grandmother's ring. Hello. Thanks, girls. I'll pass it over.
Thank you.
Yeah. As we were talking about grandmothers and rings, there was a lady in my head that said, "Yes, she's got it in her bag." I'll give you the microphone. Sorry to put you on the spot. Again, it's the same energy of very much looking at you like my girl, like my daughter. Now, this ring is, it's got a nice stone or something. What is it?
No, this one's just plain.
Oh, the one in the back? Did I make that up? Did you say you had a ring in the back?
No, I've got a grandmother's ring.
Yeah. On. Oh, perfect. Okay. She's still acknowledging that, but there's something about... Oh, up here?
All right, I'll go run.
All right, up here.
Don't
Go.
worry. Give me a sec.
Before you confirm with me what it is, it's got something to do with like a stone or something that's not like just plain though. Because I'm looking at it like a gemstone in a ring.
It's not a gemstone, but it's a nice diamond.
I didn't hear that, sorry, but there's something about like... Oh, could even... Might be a diamond actually. Sorry, what?
There's 2 of us, I think.
Oh, fab. It's easy. Hot mic. Do they both belong to the grandmothers? Yeah, perfect. I'm still probably drawn to like an emerald or a sapphire or something sort of gems. Keep with me, girls, because as we said, like the messages can be for multiple people. Perfect. Can I see? Because is one red? Yes. Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, there we go. Cute. I'm just kidding. And that belonged to a grandmother as well. Oh, mum, perfect. And she would be a grandmother? Yes. Yeah, perfect. Because she says, the grandmother. Your mum, beautiful. Even she's like nervous. She goes, Dave, what do I say? She goes, but the whole time we've been sitting here, she's been telling me to come say hello. She wants you to know that she's back on her feet again as well, and it's the element of being completely free from whatever the physical body went through. Loves your glasses, doesn't want you to cut your hair. I'm not saying it's with her, but who in the family, or again in the immediate circle here, connects with Alzheimer's or dementia? Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm probably going to go the first 2 rows. Oh, 3 rows to be fair. I'm going to say with you for now. This is the fun part of the readings when Spirit just was like, bang, we've got 15 minutes, bang. Yeah, because she really does want to reference being on her feet again at the same time as well, because there was a reference of immobility towards the end of her time on Earth or not being able to get out of bed. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she had heart surgery and she
couldn't breathe.
She couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And they tried to get her on her feet. She couldn't get on her feet.
Well, she's having a lot of swelling at the same time as well, because my ankles are just getting really sore. And there's a reference of, I know there's heart issues as well, but also bruising quite easily, because she really wipes the bruises right off her arm. And she's such a strong woman, but she's so like gentle and soft when she talks and everything like that as well. She does want to thank you for showering her. And the element of also like nails or something like that, because she's like, so it can be like beauty essentially, but it's also like, sometimes tripping the nails. But she says, Dave, I wasn't going anywhere until she was able to be with me properly at the same time as well. So I don't know whether you were with her when she crossed over, but she really references you holding onto her hand in her final moments. And she's really grateful for not leaving my side, because you told everyone that I'm not going anywhere. But she says, I wasn't going anywhere until she was holding my hand. She does also reference that when she crosses over, you lean forward and kissed her on the forehead. Because I just felt it right through there. Does that make sense?
I did.
Yeah, beautiful. She says, I'm just proud of her, Dave, as well. It was only I want her to realize and acknowledge her strength. Because she's like me, she does everything for everyone else, but now it's her time to live her life. Were you looking through photos recently as well? Yeah, perfect, because I'm flipping through, but not on a phone, it's the old school photos. It's not old school. It's like 5 years ago. Yeah. And she says, keep talking to me, I always hear as well. There's a reference of also asking Spirit. I don't know whether you've been asking them for help with things lately. I mean, I know we all do, but this is about family in particular. Sorry, are you with anyone today? Probably, I imagine. Maybe. Oh, no, solo?
Solo.
Oh, thanks for coming.
I've got a friend at the back somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not running the mic to them.
We don't talk to them anymore. No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Know that she really does send her love. Very strong woman, but like just like again, it's kind of like the nonna before. I'm not messing with her, but she's gentle. Like she's got this real softness. Beautiful. Thank you. Cheers. Someone just yelled out, "Well, Papa Jeff is here." Where does Papa Jeff? Oh, right back here.
We've got two.
Two.
We may need some more information, please.
The name Carol? Surname? Perfect. Oh, just on a big loop. Hello, I'm back. Hello. Sorry, I didn't catch your name before.
Alisha.
Alisha, you solo today,
Solo
Alisha?
today.
Welcome. Thank you for coming again. Papa Jeff and reference of like Dan or the basketballer?
Dan's my husband.
Dan, perfect.
Papa Jeff is his dad.
Perfect. Okay, so this is the same thing because even though it's your father-in-law, again, he still looks at you like the daughter at the same time. You've got a few kids as well, is that correct? Yeah, perfect, because he's referencing 3, thank God.
3.
Otherwise, you're going to have another again. And I know there was Mr. Carroll. Which one had cancer, or did they both have cancer?
Papa Jeff had cancer.
Papa Jeff had cancer, okay. Because again, with Dan, there's a reference of honouring me as well. So there's a reference of, when we reference honouring with cancer in that sense, it's usually when we do things to do with fundraisers or fun runs or something like that, where we essentially raise money or honour them for cancer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Did that just happen, or are we doing it again this year?
Oh, we've done it for years. We just raise
perfect.
money for, Relay for Life. And
Good. Oh, good.
For my Pop Carol and Papa Jeff.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
They're incredibly proud of that. There's a young boy around you as well. Do you have a son under 6?
Oh, a 7-year-old. A son who's
Under 7? No, I'm kidding. No, perfect. It'll be him.
Cohen.
Cohen. You're like Mark.
Fred.
Cohen, again, is another medium. He really is. Like, he's and this is for everyone in the audience that does have kids as well. I always say children under the age of 7, they are the spiritual leaders of the planet because they don't have ego, they don't have social conditioning, they just have the ability to see, hear, and feel what naturally comes in. It's only as we get older that we block it out, or we can sometimes dull it. Like, everyone has the opportunity to sing. Not everyone sounds like Pavarotti to start with. I did operatic lessons as well, so that's how I can do it. But know that Papa Jeff in particular is very proud of Cohen. He's got an older brother, or do you? I know you've got 3. Is it 2 boys and a girl?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Your eldest son is massive.
He's just grown.
How old's he?
15.
God, he feels like
He's hit 6 foot, so he's pretty excited.
He's 6 foot at 15. I say it all the time, but I ate the hormones in the chicken as well. I don't know what happened to me. Like, it's sort of like, well, look at the kids these days, they're so tall. Please send his love to Dan in particular as well, and know that he's very much watching over the circle. Even though you came into the family, he really does look at you like my own daughter as well.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. I'll take that, bro. Thank you. There we go.
Got about 10 minutes there.
10 minutes. Spirit's waving at me. I was like, do they want me off early? All right. Now, not to make a deal about it, but it is my birthday tomorrow. But whose daughter just turned... She would have had her birthday probably midweek or earlier in the week. A young girl.
If you say up on that balcony.
No.
Oh, no. Okay, more information. We've got a couple.
One that's like 5, 6?
We're here.
Oh, right there. Easy. Phil? Does Phil connect anyway? Anyone connect with a Phil that has a daughter? Oh, right there. Perfect. Okay, we're close. Yeah, because as soon as I was walking up, I could hear it. Sorry. Happy birthday to your daughter, though. When was her birthday? Anyway, Thursday. What was that? The 14th? Yep. Perfect. Happy birthday. Sorry, where were we? Perfect. I'll pass that. Sorry. Thanks, guys. All right, where does... Sorry, hello?
Hello.
What's your name, sorry?
Mel.
Mel?
Melanie.
Mel. Who are you with today, Mel?
My sisters.
Hello, sisters. Hello. Sister. Hello, sister. And where does Phil connect with you?
Phil's my husband.
Perfect.
And my daughter just had a birthday at the start of the week.
Start of the week as well?
On the 11th.
11th.
Yeah.
Why are you looking like you're guessing?
I looked at you.
If our mums don't remember their birthdays, we're all in trouble. Spirit wants you to move house. So I don't know whether... it could be with your sisters as well, because we're referencing the girls again. But, like, has anyone had that on the agenda for this year? Buying, selling, renting, something to a change of home? Perfect. Probably later in the year, wouldn't you? Because we'll be doing it next week. Was there talk about wanting to build, though? Because we have to do something about changing or building a home.
Yeah, I wanted to. We wanted to renovate our home.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's still with you. The neighbours are assholes. I'm not a big fan of your neighbours.
Or the back neighbours.
Yeah.
But, yeah, not really assholes, but...
Hopefully not in the audience. There's something about as we change the home or as we do changes to the home this year that like the neighbours are going to cause issues with it, or they're going to... It kind of feels open where you're living, though, so it's not as though we're on top of each other. And... Sorry, I keep tapping the seat again. And you've definitely got more than one daughter because they're referencing the kids. How many do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I have 3.
3, perfect. 3, it's not, do you have a son?
Yeah, 2 sons.
2, perfect, okay. Yeah, just when it comes to changing the home, they actually really want you to get on to doing it. Like, it might have just been an idea in the back of your head, or like, I would like to renovate,
No,
I would like to.
our home is falling apart.
Your words, not mine, I just say it. Yeah, because they really want to change the bathroom, because apparently you're having issues with the bathroom already.
So bad. So
bad. What decade are we going back to for the bathroom? Do you have pink in the bathroom?
No.
Who's got a pink bath? Does anyone? Oh, right. Now it's in the bin? Yeah, okay. Good choice. I mean, I'm not against a pink bath. Yeah. It's a bath, though. Yeah, and I think with Phil at the same time as well, he probably is going to go through work changes. So I don't know whether... He feels pretty self-sufficient, so I don't know whether he's like his own employer or his own boss, or whether he's wanting to start something himself, because he's got an entrepreneurial streak. But they're really wanting to tell him to sort of break away from, like, what... I hate asking questions, but what's he actually doing right now?
He manages he manages... What does he do? Like a gas and electricity company, and he manages like teams within.
Yeah, he's so over it.
Yeah.
Because they want him to sort of break away and feel like he has more autonomy or freedom when it comes to work.
He was just telling me today that just on the way here, he was telling me that they've asked him to manage another team. Yeah.
Pay him for it, because they won't pay him for
That's
it.
what he said.
Yeah, that's what Spirit does. Yeah, they will pay him for it. I don't. It feels good at what he does, but he's not going to last there much longer. That's the only thing. So I just feel like they know his worth, but they're putting a lot of pressure on him, which by the sounds of it is kind of something that makes sense anyway. Really, there is someone who's going to come back into Phil's life, probably an old work colleague or something like that, or maybe an old supervisor manager, probably around mid-year onwards. So we're going to look at sort of July, August, September there. They're coming forward with a silver tray where they lift the lid, so that will be an offer. He's been there a very long time, but we probably would have been if he's in a high position, but he's been there a very long time anyway. But there is going to be something that offers him a bit more freedom or a bit more autonomy. Around the same time that Phil actually gets this opportunity, that's when they want you to start looking at renovating the house. Okay. It will be more money, but it also presents more opportunity as well, because especially because your kids don't feel very old for me either. So it's sort of like it just allows the family bond to, not feel so all over the shop at the same time as well. Also with probably my girl who just had her birthday. She been constipated lately? How old is she?
I mean, I've been constipated lately.
Yeah. Is it mum? Okay. Because they're rubbing my stomach and they're referencing... It's a very feminine thing as well. So for all the girls in the audience, females predominantly source stress and anxiety through the abdomen. So it can unfortunately impact on digestion is the biggest one, of course, but also fertility. Now, obviously, your daughter, I mean, how old, did we say how old she was?
No, she turned 9.
Yeah, perfect. So she doesn't have to deal with that yet. But it's sort of like there's a real element of, she doesn't feel 9, like she feels so much older than 9, and it's this element of really holding on to everything, because especially when you were pregnant with her, there was sort of stress going on within the family circle. It could be in the wider family, so it could involve the sisters, parents, things like that as well. Do you have an auntie in spirit, girls? Where's the a female that's not the grandmother?
We've only got great grandmother.
Yeah, it's not her. Might connect with someone else there, but we'll get back to that. Yeah, so your daughter is really holding on. She's happy, she's fun. Like nothing wrong in that sense as well. She's just a nervous sort of kind of energy. And the older that she gets, she's really going to sort of suck it.
It might be my sister's daughter.
She'd have to be the same age.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They're 5 weeks apart.
5 weeks apart?
Yeah.
She's like got extreme
She's got
anxiety.
major anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're tying it back into when you were actually pregnant with her. So you don't have to, in front of everyone, obviously say what that was about, but it feels like a really kind of stressful time. And it's not your fault. I mean, this is the thing, but she, even up in the soul world, she's still connected with the physical body being you. So she was really kind of absorbing a lot of the stresses and a lot of the anxieties. So we're going to talk about healing this, but I actually want to talk about this with the whole crowd. So one of the most magical things that we can do to heal ourselves is the understanding that every single thing that the body feels actually has a physical or an emotional and an energetic response within the body. So when we feel anxious, for example, or even if we have any types of illness going on, it does have its beginning points in either a point in our life that was stressful for us or something that we haven't been able to heal properly, or something we haven't even acknowledged. Now, the way that Spirit, and they're really putting this into the whole audience as I'm talking, but the way that Spirit wants everyone to be able to heal that, it's kind of like you have to, are we doing that? Oh God, we're going to be here all day. So with anything that's physically going on within the body, whether it's something that maybe the doctors can't work it out, because as Western medicine, we go to the doctors and they all say, oh, we don't know. That means that it does have an energetic or an emotional response within the body, and it's causing the physical reaction. So the way that you can work on healing that is in forms of meditation before you go to bed, even when you're just relaxed. Imagine going back and talking to your younger self. Like if you can pinpoint a point in life that was very stressful where you think that could be the cause, imagine going to talk to your 5-year-old self. If it was, in this case, if it was even before we were born, imagine holding yourself as a baby. And the best thing you can do is just talk to them and be like, okay, I know that you're feeling this, I know that we're going through this, but we don't have to hold on to it. And it really is that simple, because the impact that will have on the body is profound. Now, unfortunately, of course, we are all going to cross over one day, so it's not the be-all and end-all, but it really does wonders in being able to heal when you can go back and talk to your former self and allow them to release it and allow them to clear it. Because what's going on in your current day is the manifestation energy of what they're feeling. Because every version of ourselves still exists in here up until today. And Spirit's waving. I was like, I want to be here all day though, guys. Come on. But on that, are we going? Where are you going? Oh, they're all waving, okay. Sarah, what's the time?
Yeah, it's 2:15.
Okay.
They're telling you to get off the stage.
Yes. I could just do this all day. See, the whole time I just haven't felt nervous or anything. I've just been waiting years to be able to do an event like this. So thank you to everyone's blowing kisses. Please know, I hope that this has given you a very strong insight and proof that your loved ones are right by your side. And the most important thing of all, it's not me opening a door for them to walk forward. They're already with you. And not just me, but a lot of other people just have the ability to be able to connect with them. So my goal this year is to bring spirituality mainstream. We're really bringing it into the modern world. So as we said, to realize that it's not supernatural, that it is just supernatural. But thank you to every single one of you who came here today, and for everyone who I was able to read for being so vulnerable and open with me. And let's do it again sometime. Thank you so much.
Put your hands together for David
Thank
the
you.
Medium. I think you can make a little bit more noise.
Thank you.
Not bad for his first live show.
Thank you.
Feel good?
Feel great. Been wanting to do that for a long time. I wanted to start doing it in 2020, and there was some event in 2020 and 2021 that stopped me. I can't remember what it was.
No idea.
According to Spirit, this wasn't in my 5K radius, whatever that means. I don't know.
You're such a liar. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it actually was.
I know where you were living.
It was like 4.7.
Yeah, I know. You were absolutely within this radius. Yeah. You put a question box on your Instagram not too long ago. Did you?
Yeah.
You always do. Asking where should be the next location.
Yes.
Have you thought about that? Tassie. We're going to Burnie, everyone. Let's go.
We're like the Voyager ship. Like, what a weird spot to drop off. I think, guys, nothing against Sydney, because I love Sydney. It's going to be the Gold Coast.
It's Gold Coast.
We're going to the Goldie, guys. Everyone pack your bags. Let's go. We'll definitely look at doing other live shows. I mean, I've just loved today, and it's just an amazing thing to be able to come and join everyone. So we'll definitely be doing others in Melbourne, somewhere that's convenient parking, and maybe even at the night time. So then you don't have to worry about everything you're doing during the day.
And then we go out to Broadbeach.
But yeah, in the Goldie, definitely. And then, we'll definitely be coming to Sydney. Want to come to Perth. Want to go to Dubai, London, New York. Why not?
I bet you're going to do a show in Bali as well.
No.
He doesn't want
One
300 people having Bali belly all together.
Exactly.
That's not what you want to be in sync for. Of course, you can always keep across all of the 22 minutes of manifestation as well. All of those that you do right throughout the year, those sell out. So another reason to keep tabs on all of your social channels as well, particularly your TikTok, because of the insight that you've been posting on there.
How did we go, Taylor? Thousands of new...
You're doing great, sweetie. Well done.
Is anyone joining my 22 minutes on... Oh, thank you, guys. So, the next one will be on Wednesday. They're really simple, easy events, because, again, I want to bring manifestation and that element really mainstream. So these are just 22-minute events where I give, led by Spirit, but give my insights and tips on how best to successfully manifest. We then open a portal because the energy is just spectacular, and when you've got 800 people meditating all at once, we do it that way. And this special one in April, no, what are we? March 20. I'll be giving, much like Luke was talking about as well, but I'll give my own sort of psychic medium interpretations of what's in store for the rest of 2024 from really April onwards as well. So if you do want to join, davidthemedium.com/events. But otherwise, I don't know what to... Bye. Thank you for coming here. So I was like...
Give it up for David. And of course, Ash, who led a phenomenal meditation at the start.
And
Grounded Soul Kinesiology.
Thank you. And give it up for Sarah Maree Cameron, Luke Bolk, Ash Hodgson, and thank you also for the goodie bags as well. Thank you to all the sponsors that included themselves in them. I've got some of the lovely people in the audience today, from Lush Chicks, Miles Gray. I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anyone else in the audience.
You might have, but that's okay.
Might have, yeah.
We love everyone.
And it's just been spectacular, and especially to Bianca Bolden from One Day Dream for, again, helping me get here today as well. And to all my family and friends in the audience, bloody love you. Thank you. Cheers.
It's been a pleasure to be able to host. If I may do a cheeky plug.
Please.
The Melbourne International Comedy Festival starts in less than 2 weeks, and I may have a show that I'm doing there called One Womb, Please. 4 shows only at QT in Melbourne, so if you'd like to check it out, I'll have some flyers up the back. But my name is Sarah Maree Cameron, and it has been a pleasure to work alongside my friend today.
Thank you. Bloody love you. I'm just going to quickly mention that the people can stay behind and I guess can do that. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for everybody who purchased tickets. I bet the people who were up in the balcony there had no idea that there would be some readings taking place. They thought they were getting the cheap seats. Nah. Spirit travels. It has been an absolute delight to have you all in here. For the VIPs who purchased the extra package, of course, you stay back. You get to have a bit more of a Q&A session with David the Medium now. And for everybody else, I believe the bar's open, so have the time of your life.
Yeah. And also for any of my guests as well, for my crew that I invited. You're more than welcome to stay, of course, if you want, but if you do need to go, you're more than welcome. But otherwise, stay behind. We'll do a little Q&A and then get the photos and everything as well. So, but to everyone else, thank you so much for coming. Cheers.